Hi guys, so I'm here to film another Success by 30 Motivation Monday video. Today's topic is living without regrets. So stay tuned to see my 3 tips. I know that it's scary, but it's okay. It's okay. It's so new and we're got. Hey guys, so I'm here to share my tips for living without regret. So this is a topic or a skill I should say, that's hard for some people to take on, especially if you're like me and you're a perfectionist and you want to do things the first time and you want things to be perfect. Well, it's important to learn that life isn't that way. It doesn't work that way. Life is not fair sometimes. Sometimes things are out of your control. Sometimes things are in your control. But it's important to remember that it's okay to make mistakes. The important thing is the lessons that you learn from those mistakes. So for me personally, I would say one of the things that I learned was the biggest, at the time I thought was one of the biggest mistakes I ever made, was jumping into a career right out of college and discovering that that was not the career for me. Like, I was all excited to start with this new company, and the job brought on a lot of responsibilities that I just was not ready for. But even though I spent almost 2 years hating that job, like hating it with every ounce of my being, I met a lot of wonderful people at that company, and I also learned a lot of the lessons that will help me later now as I'm embarking on this journey as an entrepreneur and also as an independent contractor. I had to learn those skills that I learned at that job. Like, I had to learn how to work with people I don't want to work with. I had to learn the discipline of having strong routines and being organized and planning out my day. I had to learn how to manage people. Like, that was one of the biggest skills that I learned at that position. It's hard work managing grown people. Like, it's almost worse than kids. But that's one of those skills that I was going to need now as I'm working with people and booking these speaking engagements, things like that. It's important for me to be able to be independent and have that boldness and that strength in myself to be able to control certain parts of the situation. So that discovery or that job taught me a lot of the skills I was going to need. And at the time, I thought it was one of the biggest mistakes. So tip number one about living without regrets is learn from your mistakes, and your mistakes don't make you. Like, your mistakes help you learn and help you move to the next stage. So my second tip is don't be afraid of change. So it's really important in life to embrace change and learn from it. Don't be scared of change. I meet so many people that are a lot older than me, or in their 40s and 50s, and even older than that are so stuck on how things are and how things used to be versus embracing change. Like, technology is going to move on. The work society is going to change. Being able to embrace that change, you can still see it through the perception of your age group or your generation, but it's important to embrace change because the world is going to spin with or without you. So if you're sitting around complaining about stuff and not seeing how that change affects you and how you can positively be a part of it, you're wasting your life. You're wasting sitting here 30 years mad because you still think, I'm not even going to say any specific examples because that might call some people out, but if you're still stuck in that old mindset, you're wasting your life. You're wasting a big portion of your life. So learn to embrace change. The third tip is enjoy this journey and always be moving forward. So the important thing about living without regrets is don't think about your regrets. Don't think about the things that you think may have affected you negatively. Move forward. Always be progressing, always be moving on to the next thing, and always be looking toward the future with hope, because there's always another day. Like, if today didn't go how you think it should have went, there's always tomorrow. Just thank God that you woke up to live another day and try it again. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to share, thumbs up, and like, and then leave in the comments what topics you want to see on this channel. See you guys later. Bye. It's important to remember that it's okay. It's okay to make mistakes, and it's okay to Okay, so stay tuned to see my 3 tips for living without regrets. So stay tuned to see my 3 tips. For me personally, I would say one of the things I learned: don't be afraid of change. So living without regrets. Describe it or tell you to do it. It's just try it. You have nothing to lose. Cut out some pictures and put them on the board. You have it takes 5, 10, 15 minutes, maybe tops, to do a vision board, and you will see these things manifest